Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Champion Slot Machine. I'm your host, Fizzledrix, and with me as usual is my Twitch community. And we're going to do what we usually do on this series. We're going to roll Slotbot. It's going to tell us the two regions and two champions that we're going to use to build a deck in Legends of Runeterra. We're going to try and make it as competitive as possible. And then the thing is, though, that one of these slots is locked for the two champions that we still haven't built a deck with that are from the new set, which are Alawi and Jhin. So we're going to be building a deck with one of those today, no matter what. Who we're going to play with them, though, is part of the fun. So if you like the content, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to be part of the deck building process, find me here on Twitch. I stream at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time most nights. So without further ado, let's see what we get. Oh, we're playing Jhin today.
I will showcase the beauty of tragedy.
Answers, I have them.
Oh, this will be interesting for sure. We are playing a Jhin Heimerdinger deck, but not with Piltover and Zon, with Bandle City. We're going to have to try and find some skills in Bandle City to really make Jhin work, but this could be something. Let's go ahead and look over into Runeterra, talk about the champions, and see what kind of deck we can build. All right, so now that we know what champs we're playing, let's go over what they do. Our first one is our new champion that we are playing today, Jhin, one of my favorites from League of Legends. I love that he's in the game now, and he's a Runeterran champion, which means he gives you an origin, which changes your rules for deck building. And to go over it very quickly, his rule for deck building says you may put any follower that has a skill into your deck during deck building. Now, the rest of his origin is based on whether or not you have a Jhin in your hand or not, but basically, if you start in your deck for every 3 fast spell, slow speed, or skills you play while you behold Jhin, you play a Lotus Trap. So as long as he's in your hand, basically these can count up, and then when you have a Jhin, if it's 2 out of 3, it'll still work when you play him. It's kind of interesting how that works, but like that's what he essentially does. He cares about stackers, similar to Annie, the champion that we showcased first. And, you know, the two of them are built together in a very powerful deck that's running around the meta right now. So I'm sure you'll well know a Jhin if you're familiar with the meta. But otherwise, Jhin is a 4-mana 4/4, as he always should be, as he is obsessed with the number 4. And he has an ability that says attack, deal 2 damage to all stunned enemies. Works great with other stun synergies. And he has, to level up, he says you've played 12 plus fast speed spells, slow speed spells, or skills. He doesn't have to see it, so as long as they happen, it's good. And then if he's in your hand at the very least or on the field, then you're getting extra Lotus Traps, which are these right here. It's just a skill that deals 1 damage to enemy nexus, and if Jhin is in play, you stun the weakest enemy. So it can help you. It's kind of like a stunning and damaging strategy. You're mixing the two together in different ways. And then when he's leveled up, Jhin is still a 4-mana 4/4. He's so obsessed he doesn't even bother getting a stat buff, but he does get quick attack, which definitely makes him better. And then he has attack, deal 4 damage to all stunned enemies and the enemy nexus, which is a great way to close out the game. So Jhin is an absolutely fun and fascinating archetype. I love him. And then his champion spell is Jansen Grenade, is a 4-mana slow that deals 1 damage to a unit, which is really bad. And then you create a second bounce in the hand and the next round start. The second bounce is okay. I mean, it's 0 mana for 4 damage to a unit. But the first one's so bad that you're basically not playing this card unless you have a Jhin in hand. Otherwise, it is, when you do have a Jhin in hand, it is 2 activations for him. So it's something. Well, that's Jhin in a nutshell. He allows you to play any follower that has a skill in your deck, and so that's kind of what we're going to help try build around for some of his synergy. And then for any of you who are not familiar with Heimerdinger, he's a 5-mana 2/4 Yordle from Piltover and Zon and Bandle City, and he says when you play a spell, create a fleeting turret in hand with equal cost, and it costs 0. Basically, Heimerdinger makes a bunch of different turrets. When you cast spells, they all have the same power as the spell you cast, but they cost 0 when you play them. They also have a different keyword based on what you cast until you get to the last one, which is an 8-mana 8/8. That's him in a nutshell. When you've summoned 12 plus power allies, he levels up, and the turrets he makes start getting +1/+1. His level up is, I don't know, he's basically the same champion, level 1 and 2. It matters very little. And then in his champion spells progress state, which is an 8 mana burst, draw 3 cards, and those cards cost 1 less, which is just a not a great card you want to put in your deck in a lot of cases, because 8 mana to draw 3 cards is pretty rough. But since it is his champ spell, in some situations it's pretty nice to do that. And if he's on the field, you do that. You get an 8/8 and you get a bunch of cards. It's not bad. So the two don't have any particular inherent synergies other than Jhin likes you to play fast and slow speed spells, and so does Heimer to some degree. All right, so the deck that we've come up with our Jhin and Heimerdinger is a deck that's primarily focused around units with skills that stun our opponents to help slow the game down, and then eventually drop Heimerdinger, play a few different spells and or big boy spells in order to win the game. And so how do we go about doing that? Well, you'll notice we don't even have any 1-drops. We're always passing turn 1. But then we have Pokey Sticks, which are 2 mana, deal 1 damage to anything, draw 1, just fantastic removal spell, while also being something that can give us decent value when we have a Heimerdinger on the board. We also have Solari Sunhawk, which is a 2 mana 2/3. When you summon it, as long as it's the first card you played this turn, which is what Daybreak means, you stun the strongest enemy. And then you have Spellslingers, a 2 mana 1/1 with Fearsome, also happens to be a spider, and says when you play, stun an enemy. If it's already stunned, deal 2 damage to it instead. Pretty darn useful card for this deck that already has so many stuns. It can help actually finish off a unit. Then we have the Stagehand, is a 2 mana 4/4 ephemeral unit that stuns an enemy when you play it. You get to choose which one. Very good card. I think it's a little bit underrated. I think this card is something that any Jhin deck should be looking into, because it just, the amount of value you can get by pushing damage with this ephemeral and putting away one of their blockers is just immense. And then we have Arachnoid Sentry, is a 3 mana 3/2 that when you play it, it stuns an enemy. This is usually paired with Ravenous Flock, which is 1 mana, deal 4 damage to an injured or stunned unit. Unfortunately, we don't have access to that because we don't get to play Noxus. But it's still a decent stun card. It's still a good statted unit, so it's in. Next we have Doom Beast, which is a 3 mana 3/2, has Nightfall, so as long as it's not the first card you played in the round, deals 2 damage to the end. It drains 2 damage from the enemy nexus. So pretty darn useful skill unit, and can help. That little heal drain damage can help us stay in the game, presumably. Mana Soul Student is just pretty standard if you're playing Annie or Jhin. The card's just great. It's a 3 mana 3/2 that says each round, the first time you play a fast spell, slow spell, or skill, I play Magic Embers, which is a skill that deals 1 damage to the enemy nexus. Really solid card. So we're also playing 3 copies of Wall, which is 3 mana, deal 1 damage to an enemy and stun it. Fantastic card in Bandle City, period, and works great with Heimerdinger. So we're definitely running that. Friendship is a 4 mana burst speed spell. It's one of the few burst speed spells we're playing that doesn't really work with Jhin, but it's just super valuable for keeping our Heimerdinger or our Jhin alive by giving them barrier or spell shield for the round. Fantastic card. I don't know why Bandle City has this. It's just like they needed something else really good. Like they needed access to burst speed, spell shield, whatever. And then we have Lord Broadmane, which is a 6 mana 2/4. That says deal 2 damage to an enemy. Your fast speed, slow speed spells and skills have when I damage a stunned or damaged enemy, kill it. This guy is part of our little 2-hit combo. Him plus Mega Inferno Bomb, which is a 7 mana slow speed spell that deals 1 damage to all enemies. Then do it again. With the 2 of these cards on the field, it is a 1-sided board wipe combo. So hopefully we'll get to see that in action at some point. And then our last card is 2 copies of Minimorph, a burst speed spell. That's 6 mana, transforms a unit into a 3/3 mana T and silence it. It's just a good way to keep people off our back. We can also find room for stress defense at some point. We'd have to try and take out some of these stunners, but we'll see how that all works. We're going to go ahead and play this in Norns and see how well it performs. I did not intend for that to rhyme initially, but it ended up doing that. Okay, we're playing against the Lowy Jarvan, a very solid deck. Good contender for a top tier deck. We're just going to block out these. We'll keep the 2-drop and go from there. It's kind of like a slow burn deck. We are more than willing to pass any round that our opponent gives it to us, basically. If he wants to pass again, I'm okay with it. Sorry. We'll play the Manasol Stew.
Everyone here is so cool.
He's not even close to going off. So I think I'm actually playing the other
There's
Manasol
magic,
Stew.
and then there's me.
And we're gonna have to stun this guy next turn.
We move against fear, against doubt.
Ooh, mini morph's good.
A chance to live. Witness truth.
It's very little damage. It's fine.
I can,
You can live with that. Boom! Just like that. 4. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. No, I just lost to Jhin anyway because I bricked myself. I'm so bad at this game. Oh, dude, I've been there, man. Where you just make misplays. Like, I get it, dude. Don't beat yourself up over it. Let's just get Jhin out here.
Requires a certain cruelty.
Oh, it showed me that one. I should have. Man, I'm stupid. I didn't realize it only shows you one of them. That makes sense. I just need to grab the one that it shows me. Okay. Yeah, that happens.
A life lesson. Stop.
I have prepared something very special.
I've prepared something.
I've got your back.
Okay. We'll stun you as
The
well.
bite doesn't hurt. The venom sure does. Fang's turn.
Another single combat or a considered strike, I presume.
Let's go, Fang.
That's so disappointing. Gotta love single combat.
Come. Test yourself. Naga Shul.
You're gonna get bit.
You're gonna get bit. Still levels, unfortunately.
Stings.
Let's do this for this turn.
Navigator, if you are here, the dead cannot be far behind.
Yes, I bring ill tidings, but they're not boring ones.
Bring ill tidings, but they're not boring ones. Oh, I think we have a great option here.
If we seek forgiveness, we must commit all.
We can level Jhin on an attack, but
What we do
We'll see if he
is
lets
so much
us.
bigger than us both.
All right, let's get to work.
Come, dear. You will bring our show
I don't
to
have
a
enough mana for a
close.
mini morph
The
too.
final act must
I'm
be
assuming he has
performed
another
with
concerted, I
intention.
mean, single combat or a concerted strike or
A
some
slight
shit.
adjustment. I know what I must do.
This gets me a level, but also gets my Jhin dead. If I attack with just him, I don't get any of that.
The trigger of our performance begins.
I think we have to do this, and then we're just gonna have to mini morph a tentacle or something next turn to survive.
My next act will be
We get to remove 2 units. We do some damage to face. Maybe even 3 units if he blocks the timer.
Need repairs?
Oh yeah, duh.
take your place, and our show will begin.
That does make the ephemeral more awkward, doesn't it?
Press on.
Awkward. Awkward turtle. Mini morph my own guy into a 3/3. Oh, this ain't gonna do no good. Nice, take it to the face. I hope he doesn't have a rally.
Let us meet dark skies with bright souls.
We are all seeking an end to war,
This
friends.
will just murder him, right? Yep. B. Oh, if I get Super Mega Inferno Bomb, that would be crazy. Or pass. Oh my god, we're not drawing any units now.
We sail ever forward.
What do you say?
GG. Alright, well that did not go so hot. I guess I wasn't supposed to play the Jhin there. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I wasn't supposed to attack with the Jhin there. Especially since it's a burst speed spell, so it's still not even contributing to our Jhin level up or anything. Jimper, huh? Let's go ahead and pitch everything but the student. Oh man. We're getting tentacled. Tentacool and tentacool. If I poke this, it just grows more. It just grows into a 2/2 anyway. If I poke this, it's the exact same result, so screw it. Unless he has a guiding touch, I guess. Probably playing this guy.
We're off on a new adventure.
Oh, you know what? Maybe not now. We'll just take the 4. It's
Everyone
fine.
here is so cool.
If he was swinging with 2 units, then yeah, I'd stage hand because he's good against 2 unit attacks. But since he's not, no point. We have the 2-card board wipe combo, so that's fun. Let's see if we can get that active. Yeah, we'll play him
There's
again.
magic, and then there's me.
And we'll pass.
We move against fear, against doubt.
We're gonna only stun one of them. It's kind of a shame. Oh. Well done. We stunning you.
If we seek forgiveness, we must commit
Yeah, we can
all.
stun two of them, honestly. But I'd rather he attack and then
What we do is
I deal 2 damage to it and block or allow it to hopefully kill her if he doesn't try to Zenith Blade.
Witness truth.
there is no other way.
Sorry, me.
It's done.
We'll drain the enemy nexus now. Sure.
Defend yourself.
Allow it.
Struggle. Fight. Live.
So many colors.
I'm gonna play broad main here. We're gonna pass. Guess you just kill this. Can heal it with a guiding touch. This is a lot harder for him to heal.
Noxians are not the monsters they make us out to be.
Noxians aren't the monsters they make us out to be. I like this guy. Hopefully he builds a wide board. He plays 2 units, the next turn plays another unit, and then I just blow them all up. You have to have like double guiding touch. I guess he either has it or he's gonna fish for it. Oh, he does. Alright, that's fair. Still have a stun. Not great. Oh, actually, this will stun one of them and kill the other with the little broad main. Hope he doesn't have another healing.
Stay, listen.
Oh, it's the best we got.
That's so cool.
See if it works. Nope. Oh, I should have pre-Barrett bastioned him. I should have done the spell shield. Oh, that was my mistake. That was a big mistake. Should have pre-spell shielded him so he couldn't. I should have known Targon has Hush. Should have spell shielded him, and then there's a decent chance we actually win that, or at least survive that. Man, this is not going well at all. This deck is rough. Alright, we're gonna throw in the more aggressive stuff. We're gonna drop this out. We'll drop 1 Inferno Bomb and 1 Broad Main. It can be a fun late game thing, but it's not something we should be playing towards. Alright, we'll go with this. It's a more aggressive route because, like, I just feel like we don't have any pressure. And I want to be able to apply some to some degree. We're kind of just on the back foot the whole time, and we don't have great answers to everybody, so. See, I think there's a lot of potential in this deck, the Jhin Yasuo deck. But we'll see. Actually, I think I'll keep the Pokey Stick. I'll pitch this Sentry. That'll work just fine, I suppose. Oh, and we get the Jhin. Beautiful. We start watching us. Watching us commit some skills to the stack. 999 Satan 9999. It's apparently 66666 wasn't correct. He didn't believe those were the true numbers of the beast. He's like, I beg to differ. I mean, I'm just gonna do the same. So it's No one's the wiser. We're gonna apply some pressure. Under pressure. You know, my deck that your deck doesn't. Book. Book. Alright, he's got more cards than us. Actually, about even. He's 5 damage down, so we're doing alright. I'd say.
I never.
Just gonna pass. We have the same mana, I don't care.
There's magic, and then there's me.
I'm gonna play him. Swing if you must and die to Jhin.
Finger on the trigger.
Oh, he finally has his own Jhin now.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Artless.
Oh, 1 mana way to save your unit. You don't play Noxus, so I can block into this and not really care. Okay. Alright. Man, that was a hell of a delay. No reason.
Places people.
Seems good to me.
Is it not?
You gotta time. This is Jin's interesting because you gotta time his when he attacks perfectly with the right amount of spells and skills. Because what you want to do is you want his skill and the other skill and any other skills on this deck to happen trigger first, so that way the last thing to trigger is Lotus Trap. So that way Lotus Trap triggers first, stuns a unit, and then his gun does 2 damage to it.
I knew you'd find your mark eventually.
Pow. 2, 2, 1. All right, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. This one's going a little bit better.
I will showcase the beauty of tragedy.
Might be using Cosmic Binding this turn. Might just be playing Broad Main. We'll see.
Our performance begins. I will give them a show to remember.
All right, we'll just kill him with Broad Main. He could have a deny here. No, he does not.
Haven't even finished the first act. These people just.
He might deny this though.
Not by that hand, and not by yours.
By that hand, and not by yours. Rip just got high rolled by Lurrus, locked by 1 HP. Ugh, rough. Let's look for you, man. Just rest knowing. Just know that lurk player probably had like 2 or 3 games of bad luck before he cooned all over you. Just take that to solace, I guess. You're playing a sign in here? Baffled.
I'll shoot the wings off a bilge wasp.
I actually want to play Doom Beast first, believe it or not.
First big mission. I hear it now. The thunderous applause.
You get the Jhin level, and then we attack, and things don't look great for him.
Bliss comes in the moment before
Bliss comes in the moment before. Oh, he gets the stun on the Jhin. That's
They'll never see it coming.
We'll still go in though. Oh, except for you.
I have prepared something very special.
It's fine. I got this to kill this with broad main when I need to. Jhin is quite a complicated champion to me. Oh, he's very complicated, yeah. Like, it's more than meets the eye at first, because one thing I realized is, like, timing when you, like, attack with the number of skills you had with his Lotus Trap is a lot to compute. Like, it's more than meets the eye. I mean, broad main here is just nutty. By the way, Reese, this is a deck. We got Jhin and Heimerdinger. I was like, wait, we can play the broad main, bomb combo. So, it's in this deck. Yeah, you can stun him. That seems good. Seems like worthwhile. We'll do this so you can't attack with him.
Beautiful.
And then you'll stun the other one. Oh, wait. I did the order wrong. That was stupid. I should have stunned this. Ag! This is what I'm talking about. He's quite complex. I was supposed to stun this. Oh, we blocked it anyway. Well, then I'm glad I didn't.
I will allow for no mistake.
Alright, guy, what you got? He still gets stunned.
Gotcha in my sights.
What do you say?
Seems good to me.
I will give them a show to remember.
And see, what's good here is I'm going to attack, and his skill and her skill is going to go up first, causing the Lotus Trap to come afterwards, which is what we want. And we're just going to swing it. Because that just kills him. Yep. Onan doesn't have it. Nice. We get a win with the deck.
And
Scene. Alright, now that we finally got a win, time to throw away my LP. Let's go. Time to run into a better Jhin deck. Ooh, Lurk. We happen to be a stun-heavy deck. We like the Lurk matchup. Pokestick could be relevant. Yeah, I'm digging this. Oh my god, all three of them. I did not expect that.
I never miss.
Well, this is rough. This is going to be a rough start. I didn't expect to draw to... When I kept one of them, I didn't expect to immediately get another two. God.
Gently, gently.
So I can swing. Get a bunch of skills off.
Shake 'em.
If I die here. I think he's more aggressive than us. I think we're just playing passive here. Okay, we got the Pokestick for that. Actually, the Pokestick for that. Then we're not putting Pokestick on this, which means we're probably just blocking that with this anyway. No, we'll block that with this. Yeah, so it's fine. We'll just pass. If he bothers to develop this stuff. Yeah, I didn't think he would. Nice. He misses the
Came a
lurk.
long way. Bullet.
Yeah, that's convenient for us. Trade down your whole board, buddy. Ooh, look who's come to join the party.
It's a trap.
I'll shoot the wings off a bilge wasp.
He doesn't have the 5 mana for the rally, plus why would he play it right now, even if it does do 1 damage? They're still playing the 1-drop. That baffles me. With the new rally, I don't think there's a reason to, but whatever. Alright, opponent, you're a lurk player. I don't know how complicated it could be. I've played the shit out of that archetype. Like, I don't know how hard it could be to hit the pass button. Oh wait, I disconnected, so it's actually on me. I'm the one holding up the game here.
Suffering is the beating heart of drama.
So he's only lurked once, which means Pike only does 2 damage if he does have a Pike. He doesn't kill my Jhin here. I still don't think I can attack with Jhin, and I'm fine with that. If he just attacks with that, I'll be okay with it. But I'm expecting he will develop now. And then I will stun his development. We'll stunt his growth. Mintoid, what's up? First time chat from you. Yo, back to you, my man. How are you? My name's Fizzledrix. On this channel, I like to do something called Champion Slot Machine, where I use a slot program to randomly generate 2 champions in 2 regions, and then I try to build a deck out of it. And today, the random champions we got were Heimerdinger and Jhin. And so we're doing our best to make it as competitive as possible. I'm good. How's it going? It's going good for me, man. Sundays are my day off. And usually, you know, I relax. I edit a video for YouTube. I ordered a pizza, you know. I watched Obi-Wan Kenobi series. I think it's pretty dang good. There's not a lot of good Star Wars shows out there. I mean, Star Wars content lately. Mandalorian Season 1 was good. Season 2 was okay. Boba Fett was garbo. But Obi-Wan actually looks pretty decent. I mean, yeah, you can kill him. I'll allow it. Alright, so Jin's at that. So if we play this and then the Doom Beast will go up and stun, which is good. That's what we want.
There's magic, and then
We have a lot of 3-drops in this deck is what I'm noticing is a problem. So if I stun this, then that's 2 skills, which will cause Jhin to stun this. So I don't want to do that. I actually want to stun this instead. See, that's what I mean about complicated. This guy is very complicated. You have to think about how you're going to play Jhin. He's not complicated when you play the aggro deck, because the aggro deck is just like, swing with him. But with this deck, you really got to think about it. If I could swing, it would kill one of his units. I would be trading with his other unit, and then the rest would get damaging, actually, so it's not bad. Jhin has access to a bunch of 3-drops, which makes Jhin Tri-Beam really funny. It's not good, but, like, it's funny. Oh, man, I've got something funny for you. I've been showing people all the time. You know that new card, Legion Deserter, the one that gets all everywhere buffs? I built a Cheerian Sumpworker deck with him. Because if you play the Cheerian Sumpwork Posse like combo, then he turns into one of them. And so you actually get extra copies of Cheerian Sumpworker in your deck without having to play any copy cards. It's a pretty fun deck to play. So Jin's gonna kill 2 units. We're gonna get 6 damage in. I'm actually fine with this. Like, we're against aggro, so like we really need to slow down his ascent. This is pretty decent damage. And we can play Mana Soul into an Acrid Sentry. Oh man, we even have the Cosmic Binding if he decides to play Rek'Sai. That's good. Deck I'm playing, you need 400% of your brain, and I'm at a 20 in luck. Oh, really? That's wild. Yeah, dude, it is wild. It's absolutely fun to play. And the fun thing is, you can play him as the 5-mana 5/4 overwhelm and do some damage and maybe block with him or whatever. Oh, we have to immediately Arachnid Sentry. Yeah.
Spell embers.
Varmy, what's up? Ants, 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 ants. Nothing but ants. Heard that. Yeah, we're gonna do this then. Since you have a deny, which is different. Feeling a bit antsy again. Nice. I love playing garbage homebrew decks so much. Really what makes the game fun. Dude, you are in the right channel. Because I tell you, that's all I do. Every night I build some homebrew. What random deck is the game gonna give me? Let's try and make it let's make it good. Let's make it as competitive as we can. And that's what I do on this channel. So if that's what you enjoy, then this might be the content you were waiting for or looking for, my friend.
So cool.
Let's go with this. Does he have another Rite of Negation? Oh, he's completely shocked. I think we win here, right? Yeah, because he can't block all this. Wow, we end up beating Lurk with this shank. Oh, that feels so good. Weird homebrews is what make card games enjoyable. Also, I love draft formats. Yeah, and I did like Expeditions to some point, and I want them to bring some sort of draft style back. But I just feel like Expeditions wasn't really hitting exactly the right tone. I do think they need a draft format. I just don't think that was the right way to go about it. I mean, he could have Bone Skewer, he could have Pike, and that would give him 2 blockers. I'd still do 9, so like he needs cards he probably doesn't have. So
one was a 5/3, the other one was a 2/4 or a 4/2, and then I had to bulk, and my opponent was at.
Scion also seems really cool, but I have no idea how to even begin to make a deck that supports him. Scion Rumble or Scion Draven are both good. Yeah. You could also do the new Legion Deserter, the guy I was just talking about. He gains all everywhere buff, so if you use Rumble, because Rumble says give all Rumbles everywhere impact, quick attack, and spell shield, you'll give that 5-mana 5/4 impact, quick attack, and spell shield. So it actually works in that discard deck as well. Yetis, that's an interesting option too. There's a lot of power in Yetis, so you could definitely level up Scion very easily with that. I think I want to keep the Pokey Stick actually. So we play this.
Explosives primed.
Hope he doesn't have something to block it. Nice. No, apparently Doc the OC has a deck ready for you. He was like, I've been waiting, sitting for someone to mention Scion or Yetis, and then I'll just throw this deck at him. Ooh, it won't even be ready for it.
Let's get it.
Oh man, I just played right into it, Make It Rain. So, fortunately, I can't get blown out by a red card until next turn.
Everyone here is so cool.
Fundo is about to ruin my fun, I have a feeling. Oh, man. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's okay. Unless he has the burst speed draw spell, we can just Pokey Stick him. You just read my mind. Yeah. He's like, I put time and effort into this. I've been singing its praises for months, and now I finally have the chance. Man, what is up with today? Everyone is taking their sweet ass time. I don't know what the fuck it is with today. Fundo be sucking the fun right out of my game, though. So, do I just stun this badge? I think I poke this dude. Otherwise, she's gonna make it grow. Yeah, I'd like to play him first, but I don't think I can. Yeah, we're gonna poke this.
That's so cool.
Poke! I mean, he might have twin disciplines. We'll see. We'll see if he has the old twin disciplonies. Oh, he has the potion. I like it. I like it. Piltover Telstone is getting value here. Okay, okay. Huh. Man, I'm totally blocking a tentacle.
Where are you from?
Play another stupid.
Whoa! I can feel the magic.
Oh, we'll just stun here.
Help.
Might attack to get the other one off, but maybe not. It depends on what he plays.
Navigator, if you are here, the dead cannot be far behind.
Yes, I bring ill tidings, but they're not boring ones.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be what it is. This wouldn't be enough.
Defend yourself.
Okay, well we stun Alawi here.
Nagakokoros moves within me!
This looks pretty
Right,
bad for us.
just can't hold up. Just disintegrates. Disintegrate is one of the best removals.
I see no obstacles ahead.
I would argue it's the best removal printed so far.
I'm doing this so I can try to kill Alawi with Broadmain next turn. Might have another stupid potion. I should have probably put it on the tentacle.
You killed the tentacle for Alawi.
I chose Alawi, but I probably should have chosen the tentacle because he can heal Alawi enough. Actually, he could heal the tentacle enough. Potion still heals the tentacle, so yeah, I think you go for the Alawi. I want to build a Vlad Soraka grinder deck. Might
Alawi's
be my
not that
dumbest
strong
idea.
without a large tentacle.
Yeah, Vlad's fine. Vlad Soraka works.
I mean, there's the chance that you could build up another tentacle, but Alawi's not that strong without a powerful tentacle.
Okay.
Yes, then it doesn't really matter there.
Doesn't matter either way. And this way, if I did it to the tentacle, he would have healed. Because he would have given it lifesteal, then he would have done the tentacle smash and healed all the way back to full health.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a chance here. He just open attacks.
I don't think so either.
Fail ever forward.
Especially if he plays that 3-drop. Well, no, if he plays that 3-drop, you can stun. But...
Did it just heal?
Huh?
Oh, then
Yeah.
fully heal it. I didn't realize she heals it too.
Yeah, after she levels up, that's what it does.
Red card kills me, so I guess this. So I don't die to red card.
Don't you block more damage if you put the 3 damage in?
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. That was badly done. At first, I wasn't thinking about drop. But then, oh, playful trickster. Yeah. I mean, right. He does that. And then
That's good.
I can stun Alawi.
You could. That's true.
I'm gonna play this guy. I see why people were considering her with Alawi now. I mean, with Soraka now.
Fully heal that tentacle.
Yeah.
Level of freaking stars. Get half of Star Spring in one round.
Yeah, I see it now. I see it now.
I see no obstacles ahead.
block down. We do our best here.
I don't know what you can possibly get right now.
Heimerdinger's not it.
Oceans are not the monsters they make us out to be.
Man, our last two slot machine decks went so well. I just expected this one to go well, but no. I'm reminded that it is slot machine after all, and
Humbled by the slot machine.
that's right. Absolutely humbled. I could technically stun and deal damage to him. I still can't block enough. The G's to the G's. Naga show indeed. I'll be playing you tomorrow, Alawi. Who with? Oh, that's the fun of slot machine. You never know. Well, this is a
It's
pretty
nice
solid
that you
deck.
don't have to play the Ravenbloom Conservatory before you play all the spells that you need in the round. You can just play them last.
We really want a Jhin in the early game. Yeah. I had a fun relic or item or whatever on it in Path of Champions, where after it counted down, it created a copy of itself.
What?
Yeah. I'll just play it and it just immediately made a copy of it. Just immediately. I could just make 6 Tybalt in one turn. Let's do this before I can't pokey stick him again. Oh, I can't pokey stick him, period. Just pass. Trying to get our Jhin out here. Pass again. They're good. Let's see what he plays here. Kind of hoping, I was kind of worried that's what it would be. Let's do 2 to him and stun him for now, and that'll just be our turn. Okay. I'll survive, so he gets 1 damage. That's fine. I can handle that. Oh, man, getting a win with Heimerdinger Jhin, not easy. We've gotten 2 wins. I think out of 6 matches. Not a good value. It's not a good number. So, yeah, we go with the Jhin because we have the stress defense and we have friendship and a few other things for next turn.
Give me a sweet bun. Heightens the senses.
So if I attack here, it stuns and kills that, but then Bard kills him. I could actually turn him into a 1/6. Okay, this is the attack that makes or breaks. I don't think I do play it here. I think we pass. We burn some mana, that's good for us. My Mana Soul Student into the stun. Probably just take this. Yeah, we'll save some of our stuff for preventing more damage. His deck just grows and grows and grows. So.
Everyone here is so cool.
See if we get some value off this dancing grenade. Pretty much never get value off it now. So we get some damage starting.
Cool. Spell Embers.
Take your place, and our show will begin.
We have that for next turn, the 0 mana one. So first we'll start off with Stun Off.
That's so cool.
Okay. That'll will stun 2 of his units.
This way, killing blooms into art.
Oh.
I will give them a show to remember.
He's got another recall. Yep, such is life. And he has another one of those, jeez. Rough stuff. Okay. We've got some stuns and things that we can do. Oh, we got our chimes off of the, I forgot we had chimes in our deck. That's funny. Any stun here?
I can, help.
Sure. He stuns and things out of his hand. I mean, counters and things out of his hand. You block most damage on these guys, and then we do this. Just keeping his dude alive, it's fine. We can play broad main to kill someone.
You shall transcend.
Probably killing Bard, obviously.
Suffering is the beating heart of drama.
Stabilizing because I was lucky enough to get lifesteal on Victor.
Just need a strong hand to guide them. Not by that hand, and not by yours.
I have a way to heal it.
Take your place, and our show will begin.
I want to learn.
Beautiful,
See what it does from here.
is it not?
I will teach you. This isn't part of the training. How did that move go? This isn't part of the training. Think before you strike.
So do we kill? We save the Jhin or we save the broad main? We save the Jhin for sure. Alright, he's still got 2 cards left now, so we'll see.
Right on.
Still keeps the giant ass unit, but we have another stress defense if we need it. My god, that guy sucks. Oh, that guy sucks a lot.
Gifts cannot be refused, for they are not given.
Sure. Do we have to block him with Jhin and stress defense that guy? It's rough.
The advantage is mine.
From
puts us to 2. If he drew it Twin Disciplines, he has it. We might actually have a chance here.
Let's get him, crew.
Wait a second. Oh no, it's not enough. We're 1 off. I'm gonna leave this just in case we get another Doom Beast. Wait a second.
I never miss.
Oh my god, did we do it? Did we pull a win out of our butts? What? Oh my god, yes! Woo! Oh my god. That is such a stress relief. I was so tense. I wasn't talking. I was like, how do we win this game? How do we win this game? All the computations, all the math, all the thinking. And we managed to do it.